In this video, we will give you a closer look at the current state of our Franklin High School career and technical education spaces that have largely remained the same since their addition in the 1960s and early 1970s. The Metals and Manufacturing Room was originally built in 1963 and is currently exceeding its capacity for the types of equipment that can be in the room. This also presents safety concerns as things get more tight in this space. Currently, this space holds 6 welding booths and 4 MIG welders. The course has a maximum safety capacity of 25 students. The ratio of students to equipment should be better to provide more hands-on learning opportunities for our students. While the room itself has lots of equipment that has been donated by various organizations, bottlenecks occur for students often waiting to use the equipment. The lighting in the room is a challenge as the needed ventilation systems block the antiquated ceiling lighting. Students and staff have problem solved this to the best of their ability, often rigging up a lighting system just to get by. Student storage for projects is a challenge as currently 5 students have to share a storage locker. Classroom storage is also an issue as there is only so much space to store parts and materials for projects, so often materials have to be purchased in lower quantities due to lack of storage. The FHS manufacturing space offers many opportunities for our students but could be enhanced to better reflect today's clean, bright, and technology-rich work environments. Our woods and construction spaces in the building originated in 1963 and 1970. As these programs have continued to grow, space constraints, storage, noise level, and safety concerns have been amplified in recent years. These rooms are not properly configured for the type of sound that naturally occurs from students working and building. Often the rooms above and around these spaces are impacted by loud construction noise. These spaces are not fully ADA compliant, which limits the ability for all students to be able to take these courses. Limited space is a large concern as staff has to purchase materials in limited quantities due to lack of storage. Additionally, student projects sometimes have to be stored outside in the elements due to lack of space in the lab. Students building small houses or working on construction projects often have to lay out walls or larger materials, and there is not always enough space for this to occur at scale for the number of students in the program. With the location of these classrooms being in the lower and back area of the school, this does not provide a great opportunity to share the creation and building taking place or the opportunities offered through these programs. The current trades job market is hurting for employees as older generations retire. We have the opportunity through our programming to impact the local economy by providing better facilities for our students, which will in turn help to increase their employability skill sets. The FHS Autos area was built in 1974 and downsized later so that the building could add more classrooms. And similar to our other CTE areas, this particular space is experiencing a variety of challenges. The aging exhaust ventilation system breaks down often, and proper ventilation then becomes a concern. Exhaust tubes are sometimes spread across the floor, which becomes a walking hazard. The space constraints and struggles with ventilation in the 2 bays create situations where students often have to work outside. Storage is also a concern. While staff has added shelves and cabinets, the amount of equipment and materials out in this space can still be overwhelming or create safety concerns. Currently, there is inadequate lighting within these workspaces, which present challenges when working underneath or within vehicles. The ceilings are not at the proper height for a modern auto bay. The hoists are not able to move most vehicles to the proper height for risk of setting off or damaging the sprinkler system. Staff and students have to often awkwardly crouch or crawl under the vehicles when working on them since they can't be lifted to the proper height. In the next 5 years, it is estimated there will be an automotive technician shortage of 600,000 in the United States, and our program can help to address this shortfall locally as many students are able to find job placements post-high school. The auto space needs to be modernized to better reflect working in a current auto shop. Additionally, we need to include the ability to offer electric vehicle classes to keep up with current automotive trends. As a whole, our CTE programming continues to grow business partnerships in the community where students are placed for youth apprenticeships and internships. We need the facilities to match the working conditions and expectations our graduates will experience. Thank you for taking the time to learn more about our current facilities.